Tom, welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on.
No problem, mate.
Man, look, great start. Great start, right? Like you've been with us for what, about a month
Yeah,
now?
yeah, pretty much spot on about 5 weeks.
Yeah, fantastic. How you finding everything so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's definitely everything that I sort of expected it to be. So no complaints at all.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. So, how are the leads going, and how many sort of jobs you converted?
Yeah, they're going good. So I think in the first month I've probably had 50 leads.
Yep,
I've converted, I think 12 of those
yep, awesome.
into actual jobs at about 25, 28K.
Yep,
Um, and then I've got another 20 plus quotes outstanding, sort of without an answer. So they haven't been won, they haven't been lost. But I know,
yep.
if I convert another 20 odd percent of that, we're looking at 16, 17 jobs in the first month. So certainly, certainly, yeah, for the middle of winter,
Yeah,
it's pretty excellent result, really.
yeah. I guess what's been your favorite part of the system and working with us so far?
Mate, probably just the ease of the use. So obviously the leads come in. You don't really need to action anything straight away because the AI system is gathering all that information.
Yep,
And also I think that AI system really pre-qualifies those leads.
yeah,
You get a really good idea of if they're actually serious or they're just wasting your time based on if they're willing to send a few text messages back and forth,
definitely.
which is really beneficial.
Yeah, awesome. And when it comes to actually converting the leads, right? So you said you've converted about 12, which is probably what, about
Yeah, about 20% probably.
20% from lead, which is, really, really high, which is good. I guess and then you've got a lot of quotes out, which, hopefully more will convert from that. I'm sure it
Hmm.
will. Did you call a lot of these leads after the AI spoke to them, or did you kind of
Yeah.
let the AI do the heavy lifting? Talk to me about that.
No, I call every single one.
Yep.
I'll call every single lead. Pretty much take some time every day because
Yep.
I find they normally come in bunches, but you're normally getting anywhere between 3 and 5 leads a day. So
Yep.
I try and take some time every day just to get on the phone, make sure that get as much information as possible, and also just get a feel for what they're thinking and if I can help them, and also if I need to actually go out and do a site visit
Yep.
because obviously not everything's just straightforward. So yeah, I do call every single lead, which I think probably helps.
Yeah, definitely.
Makes it a little bit more personal, but yeah, that's just the program I'm sort of following at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And how were you sort of getting leads before starting working with us?
Look, just the classic sort of friends and family referrals,
Yep.
old work contacts and things like that from previous jobs, and just trying to reach out. So that was sort of what I was doing previously, and
Yep.
and thought there's got to be a bit of a better way. So here I am.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I guess how was that sort of working out for you, like on a monthly basis, doing jobs, and that was it?
Inconsistent, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Inconsistent, hard to sort of really tie anything down, or and especially coming into that slower time of year.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit sort of hit or miss.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah,
Yeah. And how has this sort of changed your business over the last sort of month?
look, I mean, currently I'm sort of booked out in winter with a 2 week lead time on any sort of jobs, which is pretty unheard of. So
Yep.
yeah, just I guess that stability of work, and sort of a little bit less stress about worrying where work's going to come from and things like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, fantastic, man. That's great to hear. And how have you found the communication between us?
Yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, as you know, there's been a few things that sort of I like to be pretty hands on with what I like out there and the information and
Yep.
the ads or tweaks to things and stuff like that. And any feedback or any I guess communication that I've had has been really good. It's been actioned quickly. You've been open to sort of any sort of dialogue. You're not just trying to run the show how you want to run it. It's been really
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And I guess would you recommend working, other people working with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
fantastic. Man, well, look, it's been a great start, right? Obviously, just over a month in, you've converted 12, you've got a lot more in the pipeline. I'm sure more will
Hmm.
drop. An incredible first month, and I think it's just going to be up from here.
Hope so.
Fantastic, man. Well, look, I really appreciate you jumping on.
No problem.